What is the ARC?
Yeah, ARC is a civil society platform that gives the opportunity to different stakeholders from all parts of the society to get involved in the discussion about the CAP, Common Agricultural Policy process, because we think common agricultural policy concerns people. It does concern farmers, but also other people living in rural areas, being consumers.
ARC is a very lively process to bring lots of innovative ideas about agriculture in Europe together. Sustainable agriculture is something very important to European society, and so we think it's very important that civil society can participate in the process of reforming politics of agriculture, and ARC actually brings a very good framework to do this.
What we're trying to do is to involve citizens and the people who represent them throughout Europe in an open process to produce a message to the European Commission and to the European institutions about the future of the agricultural and rural policy. So we've set up the ARC and the website of ARC in order to engage them and to involve them in that process.
But at the same time, to find common positions between the different stakeholders, between the different groups in civil society. That's what the ARC is about.
Why do we need the ARC?
Because the European citizens are to some degree turned off by the European project, as shown, for example, by the voting in their elections.
So the ARC is a possibility, an opportunity for people, a window of opportunity, if you like, during a phase when the European Union is again defining its policies for the next 10 years.
Civil society organizations and people should get involved so that their message arrives at the European institutions, at policymakers, and will be accessible for the whole public.
Why has the ARC been created precisely at this moment?
Well, because now is the time when the European Commission and the European institutions are going to be reviewing their policy, which will start from 2014 onwards. But now is the time when they're preparing their ideas, and we want to influence or enable the citizens of Europe to influence their ideas, and to do so in an open debating process which involves everybody and which can produce some sort of common message to the European institutions.
And there has to be a lot of changes, because farmers need to be able to sell their products at a good price to have an income, and sometimes in some regions it's very difficult to produce, so they also need kind of financial help to continue production. What is in the interest of consumers to have agricultural and fresh food in all regions of Europe.
It is really a good moment to rethink one of the most integrated European policies, which is the Common Agriculture Policy. But it's not limited only to farming. It is a policy that concerns public health, environment, that concerns relations of the European Union to developing countries. So it is a moment in which we really, in times of crisis, we have to rethink what the role of agriculture will be in the future and how that will be linked to other policies.
It is high time to shape the CAP in a way that agriculture can adapt to future challenges. We have climate change, we still have a high loss of biodiversity, and also the economic crisis, and we think the CAP is a good instrument to contribute to better living and also to more environmentally friendly practices in farming.
And how do citizens or organizations of citizens, civil society organizations, get involved?
Because we set up a website which is called www.arc2020.eu. And they can come and take part in that website, join one of the groups, give their ideas and watch what we're debating.
So what we need at the end is a very clear, short and strong common message of civil society. Then we can really influence the process.